Welcome to step 17. This is a very advanced step. If you find that you do not believe in such things, or you don't understand, or you can't do it, then feel free to skip this step. You can come back later and see if things have changed, or you can just ignore it altogether. It doesn't really matter. So this step involves asking yourself the question, is there any evidence that what I believed about others, I actually believed that same thing about myself, or I believed that they believed it about me? So what do I mean? This is called projection. We often project onto others what we think about ourselves. I will explain this later. Or what we think about them. So for example, if we believe that people hate us, it may be because we hate people, or that we hate ourselves. We may not see it or even believe it, but if we think deeply about the things we do to ourselves, it may have some truth to it. Let's take the first possibility. We often assume that others are like us. Therefore, if we hate people, we may assume that others are the same. The natural conclusion is that they hate us too. As such, if we believe that people hate us, it may be an indication that we need to work with some of our internal beliefs and gently change them. So projections are quite useful in that sense. Now, the second possibility is that we hate ourselves. For whatever reasons, some of us do not like ourselves very much. Hence, we would automatically assume that others feel the same way about us as we do. After all, if we do not like ourselves, why should they? Again, this is indication that we need to do some internal work. I hope by now it is clear that the work is never external. There is no point in getting angry at the world for hating you or whatever. There is no point in seeking revenge or seeking to impress them so that they no longer hate you. If your efforts are directed outwards, whatever the results are, you will still find evidence that people hate you, because it is so deep ingrained inside of you that it is all you see. No matter what is really happening, you will find the smallest evidence everywhere, anywhere, that people hate you. If the waitress was less than polite, it is because she hates you. If the postman was late, it's because he hates you. If your friend is sick and can't meet up with you, it's because she hates you. So that's your natural conclusion, and so on and so forth. No matter how much they love you, you will not see it, or you will dismiss it in an infinite number of ways. You will think of reasons. If someone buys you a present, you immediately assume they want something from you. If a man smiles at you, you think he is a lecher. If someone is nice to you, you think there is something wrong with them. It's not a nice way to lead your life, and I hope you see that it is necessary to stop this. So the takeaway for this is, whenever you have some negative thoughts and beliefs about others, instead of reacting to whatever they are saying or doing, use them as useful information to work on yourself, so that your filter is the way you see things in the world, so that your filter is forever changed. And when that is so, you will find that your experiences will also be forever changed. Perhaps the actual physical experiences do not change, but your emotions and your reactions towards them would have changed. And therefore, you will perceive your experience as changed. For example, a trigger may no longer be a trigger because you are looking at it differently now. A rude waitress is just a rude waitress. You know, there's something happening in her life, not yours. And nothing more. And a smile is just a smile, nothing less. You will become a much happier person and find great peace in this process. So try it now, and I'll see you in step 18.